Sensei, did you hear? They've announced the April live stream for Blue Archive. It's the first stream of the year after Fest, and it's going to be on Sunday, April 19th at 7 p.m. Japan time. Convert that to whatever it is in your own time. Things have really melded together this year with the really long period of post-Fest. It dragged out so that we could reach our climax and conclusion to Decagrammaton. While I did like Decagrammaton, it acted as sort of a thematic bog at some point. Literally every raid boss outside of story mode we've had in recent times has been Decagrammaton related. I'm about ready to start pounding something a little bit less metallic. So what's the nature of this stream? We've got basic event streams for smaller events and then bigger streams for highlight events like Fest every half year and quarterly moderately exciting limited streams. Well, this one falls squarely into the season for a quarterly stream. Back in the Kivodos before time, the limited schedule wasn't always so uniform. We had limiteds and the timing was a bit all over the place. This is just me acting as an uninformed historian though. I wasn't there to know the circumstances of the time with such a clustered limited release schedule. For the last 2 years though, they've had limiteds on a schedule that's pretty much clockwork. 1, 4, 7, 10. 1, 4, 7, 10. It almost looks like business year quarters. This is no longer some scrappy startup producing Moe XCOM that we can forgive for little mistakes anymore. Your favorite subculture game is just another line on a corporate spreadsheet now. Blue Archive number 1! Index on Japan at least. What's the month? 4. And so good heavens, look at the time. It's quarterly limiteds time. The spring quarterly stream particularly has a soft spot in my heart because I started around spring in 2024. I'm an anime sensei, and I can't believe it's been this long already. It was my first limited event and I had to skip both the limiteds because this stone demon dried me out. No regrets though, she's a keeper. And she did nothing wrong in the story. But how about 2026? There should be 2 limited students and 1 welfare if we're going by the current standards. And who might they be? It could be another curveball like last year. They pulled a real unexpected one on us last year with the spring event. Pretty left field stuff. The Shupos, who people did admittedly like, made a surprise entrance. In fairness, I'm not sure how they could have given us a nod that wouldn't be painfully obvious. They sometimes leave hints, sort of. Like how band Kazusa and friends were right in the middle of Kazusa shorts. Or something like, hey guys, there's a Hoshino banner the week before. But pay this no mind. There's definitely not going to be a Fest Hoshino afterwards. And they're definitely not going to do this twice. Both times with Hina as her banner mate. Maybe this pairing really was intended from the beginning. I don't think banners will be an indication of anything this time though. Limited Misaki. Ha! At the moment, we've got the ongoing Pandemonium Society shorts. Ibuki is adorable. She and Iroha definitely deserve alts. If I was a betting person, I'd imagine something from Gehenna is in the pipeline. It could be this one if they're going back to the immediately telegraphed ages, or if they're going with the Tea Party Summer Shorts method, it could be our Summerfest. Or nothing at all, if they're going the PS68 Shorts route. I'd be sad if that happens. Otherwise, it could be drawing from the old hype stock as much as that's been getting drained in recent times. There's still some left in the tank though. For every limited event until end of service, assuming they don't get released, the Foxes will probably be prime candidates. They're about as hype as you get among the reserves of the unreleased. There are also the 7 prisoners who can be drawn upon in a pinch. We've only got 1 among the ranks of limited and Fest so far, surprisingly. Either of these jail-related candidates are bolstered by the recently released The Melancholy of Misuzu Kanbara mini-story, considering she's the warden of the correctional facility. It will unfortunately not be Sora considering they used her up for the April Fool's joke, unless they're going Inception layers deep on the deception here. You'll have your chance one day, Sora. Other than the students, we pretty often get new raids as uses for the new toys with these quarterlies, like Yasad and Tiferet for the last 2. Maybe this will be the place that we get to put all this new red armor and debuff cleansing to use? A little doubtful we'll get a new difficulty considering we haven't even finished the lunatic modernizations for all the old bosses. Sometimes we get an amusing minigame too. Not always, though I did enjoy reading the flavor text of the Magical Girl event fiction within fiction even if it was a glorified curry lottery. And I don't think it would be too ambitious to expect some quality of life changes either. Please make it so that sweeping nodes doesn't reset it in the presets menu. And bring back the ability to mid-battle toggle EX animations while you're at it. Other than that, really holding out for a new promotional video. I could do with some new Kivodos vibes to cleanse the palate. Anyways, that's all I've got time to ramble about today. By the way, I'll be doing a watch, translation, and commentary on the livestream. Feel free to join if you please. And as always, you're welcome to leave a note on who you think will be released or anything else you hope will come with this stream. Thanks!
Bye.